Good morning, everybody. It's your main man this morning, and yeah, it's early. I think it's like 6:30 in the morning or something like 7 o'clock in the morning or something like that. But HOPSIN come out with a new song, and I want to get right into it because, man, HOPSIN is one of the greats, man. HOPSIN's one of the greats. So let's get right into it.
This will probably be the last song that I'll come out with for a while.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to all my fans. I always think of Robin Williams, someone we loved and who we saw appealing. He made us all laugh as adults and children. Shit, all the millions that he had. I wonder what were his thoughts and feelings 5 minutes before the belt that cut his breath off and killed him. Probably something like my thoughts now. What goes up is gotta.
Oh no. Man, if he's gonna talk about being depressed and stuff like that, then I'm gonna relate because I've got all that. I've got those problems, man, and the song's gonna be hard for me. I can already tell.
All down. I guess I pour it all out, cause right now the Reaper's in the room visiting. So if I do leave, at least you know why I did it then. It started way back then when I was a kid at first. Niggas bullied me when they saw that I was an introvert. I was never cool, had no friends, no chicks would flirt. Every school year it's like all my issues were getting worse. My whole life they was calling me corny, stupid. I never had a dad who was there to mentor me through it. Skateboarder was my escape. It wasn't just for amusement, my issues kept reoccurring, so I would resort to music. I'd been about the...
I'll say the same thing. When I was a kid, people always picked on me. I was the smallest. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have my dad. I still never had my dad. I had a stepfather. And to this day, we don't still talk right now. All I had is my mother. And, I grew up with a lot of different feelings because of that. So it sounds like he dealt with the same type of things growing up. And it wasn't easy. You know what I mean? It wasn't easy having nobody as a kid to either relate to. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I did sports. Sports was my thing I went to, and that's all I ever did. Let's get back into it.
Burdens that were sitting in my heart. I've been about the way I felt from swimming with the sharks. My mom was always working, so our bond was stripped and ripped apart. Ain't no fucking family memories, ain't no pictures at the park. Then I thought the world is about to see hell come, and I would live the good life everyone else wants. And in that moment my tears dried and I felt numb. Then years later I blew up, the mission was well done. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. Finally I was famous, people kissing my ass. I knew that I was only here cause it's revenge for my past. It's crazy. Went from a loser in school who got the worst grades to being praised for all my verses when I dispersed rage. I copped a whip, moved out the ghetto like bye haters. Bought a brand new house with a bunch of white neighbors. Everyone started calling, wanting like 5 favors, and guess what? All of it dealt with spending my paper. And I was...
I know this has nothing to do with Ryan Up Church, but Ryan, I know you've heard this song. I know you can relate to this song because you've been dealing with the same thing. Everybody's been asking for stuff from you. Everybody's been like, hands out to you. You said it in one of your videos. It's like, don't feel like you're the only one, man, because it's happening to HOPSIN. You know what I mean? And I guess that's the way it goes, man. And my mother's always said the same thing to me. If I was to ever win the lottery, you'd find out how many friends that you didn't have would actually come out to be your friend and want they had the handout. You know what I mean? Let's get back into it.
I give him cash, I show sympathy. Gave him some, him and her. I'm just lending cheese. Now I'm just looked at like an ATM machine. If I don't give my friends my money, shit, I'm the enemy. I had about 1 million new best friends that I just met. Some were plotting to build me a deathbed.
Let me say, that's the way it is, too. If friends ask you for money and you don't give it to them, or if friends ask you for anything and you don't give it to them, they always cause the fight. It always causes a fight. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, and then people will feel like they're obligated to do it just to not fight with that person. I've dealt with that a lot, you know?
All because they kept on putting whack songs out that no one's impressed with. So out of jealousy, they diss me. You fucking guessed it. At least I had my squad, Jaron, Dizzy, Hopper, Swizz. I knew we stick together, stuck in this chaotic biz. We had it all figured out. They had a lot to give. It was full volume for life. Who want a problem, bitch? Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we parted ways. 2016, those were some of my darkest days. Ask us all, whose fault was it? Ain't hard to say, but it was due to money and all of our bonds that start to fade. Months later, my girl told me she's pregnant.
I'll say this too. It happened to me and my best friend. Over money. Over those problems. My best friend and I had never fought at all, ever. Up until, I don't know, it was probably... Hold on. I'm talking. Go play. It was up to maybe, I don't know, 8 months ago. It was about money. Him and I argued for the first time, and it was like ready to fist fight over it. And it's like, that's sad, you know what I mean? What money does to people. It brings out the worst in people, man. You know? And it was sad, like, I cried and cried and cried. And even his girlfriend said, and I saw him cry. It's like, he's only cried once over the death of his mother. And that he cried when we fought over that, and I did too, man. It's very emotional, thinking what we're arguing about was stupid. I don't know, man. This world is evil, man, and it's bringing out the worst in people. You know, people aren't normally supposed to be like this, but such bad things are happening everywhere. The devil is winning, man.
This was something I never expected. Her and I weren't on good terms at the time, man, it was hectic. And I was scared if she kept this baby, I might regret it. Mainly because her and I had a fucking toxic relationship. Last thing we need is a fucking toddler to raising it. Having a baby is great, but not as amazing when you got two parents who always fighting, hollering, breaking shit. Present day, all my people are good.
Now, exactly the same thing that I went through with my kid's mother. Like, that's what we did. We were fighting and arguing and yelling and breaking stuff. She got arrested one time for breaking stuff. And that's not healthy for kids, man. That's not healthy. And now, like, I'm in a better spot. I'm not alone. I'm raising my kids by myself. And my kids don't have to see that stuff. And that's where it should be, you know?
No real friends, just leeches around eating the crumbs. No family bonds, no FB, can't be with my son. No fucking girlfriend, I swear I thought that she was the one. I feel alone, and I struggle to give my fans what they want from me. I'm struggling to build this UP company. I'm begging on my fucking knees like, God, please help me, cause I can't fucking breathe. I'm trying to smile, but pain is cutting deep. Show me that I'm more than just a rapper. Show me that this life that I've been working on is meant to be more than just a disaster. I hope this message I'm sending is floating up above instead of focusing on fame. I should have focused on the love. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. No more. I gotta go find myself. I hope you all can understand.
That's deep, man. That's deep, man. Wow. I want to do a moment of silence for depression. I want to do a moment of silence for HOPSIN-I. I want to do a moment of silence for anybody that has dealt with any form of depression or any things that makes you feel like that. Hold on. Come here. We're going to do a moment of silence for all of you guys, man. Anybody, myself, anybody that's dealt with these problems, man. You know what this, come here, makes me hold my babies a little bit closer, because I know I've been in those spots before. You know what I mean? I've been in those spots before where I was going to do this stuff. You know what I mean? I felt like I needed a way out. I felt like I had no other way. And my babies have saved me. My babies have saved me. And that's what I think is the answer for people that have these problems, is that you need to find something that you care about more than the problem. My answer is my babies, you know what I mean? And I live for them. And it just makes me hold them a little bit closer. Hopsin, keep up, keep strong, man. We all love you, man. You're one of the greats, and we all love you. And I'm going to go in, feed my kids. They just woke up. You ready for a crazy day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, love you, Hopsin.
Bye.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
Love you guys.